Everyone believes that China has outlawed cryptocurrencies, but you won't believe what I'm going to tell you. China has been covertly testing cross-border settlements using technology that is almost exactly the same as Ripple's payment corridors, even as they publicly crack down on Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. The digital yuan needs technology similar to XRP in order to function because it is not only about domestic control, but also about establishing a new international monetary system. Since 2014, China has been developing a digital currency, also known as Digital Currency Electronic Payment, or DCEP. What the media isn't telling you, though, is that the DCEP exclusively addresses domestic payments. China confronts the same issue as the rest of the world when it comes to international trade: how to effectively transfer money between monetary systems without depending on the SWIFT network, which is dominated by the US dollar. This is the beginning of the unwritten tale. The M-Bridge project is a cross-border CBDC initiative that involves China, Hong Kong, Thailand, and the United Arab Emirates. China has been secretly involved in this project. Ripple's payment corridors and M-Bridge's technical specs are strikingly comparable. Both require bridge assets to enable currency transactions. Both use distributed ledger technology, and both allow for atomic settlements. The sole distinction is that M-Bridge is attempting to construct what Ripple has already accomplished with XRP. This is the intriguing aspect, though, that no one is talking about. By design, China's banking system is very cut off from the rest of the world's financial system. WeChat Pay and Alipay, two of its local systems, function flawlessly within China, but have trouble connecting to global networks. China needs technology that can smoothly connect Eastern and Western payment systems as it seeks for increased usage of the yuan abroad. The evidence is right in front of you. Silently, Chinese banks have been experimenting with cross-border payment systems that bear a striking resemblance to RippleNet. Although they go by different names, such as Digital Silk Road Infrastructure or Cross-Border Payment Modernization, the fundamental technological needs are the same. They require quick, inexpensive, transparent payments with compliance data incorporated. Does that sound familiar? Over 140 nations and trillions of dollars in infrastructure projects are part of China's Belt and Road Initiative. With traditional banking, handling payments across these several currencies and legal frameworks is a nightmare. However, with technology similar to XRP, Chinese businesses might use a neutral bridge asset to instantaneously settle payments across any of these nations. One may ask why China doesn't produce its own XRP. They have made an effort. Since 2019, the People's Bank of China has been investigating its own bridge asset options. However, they continue to encounter the same core issue: network effects. Only when a bridge asset is extensively used in several jurisdictions does it have value. XRP has already gained widespread acceptance. Making a Chinese substitute would be equivalent to developing a brand new internet that is exclusive to China. Well, the geopolitical ramifications are massive. Although Beijing can't precisely compel other nations to use the digital yuan directly, China aims to lessen its reliance on the dollar for international trade. To enable yuan trades without pressuring partners to hold Chinese currency, companies might utilize a neutral bridge asset like XRP. With this strategy, they may enjoy the advantages of dollar independence without having to deal with the political difficulties associated with adopting the yuan. However, this is the strongest proof that China requires technology similar to XRP. Although the digital yuan has been available for more than 3 years, there hasn't been much, if any, worldwide acceptance. Other nations are hesitant to hold sizable sums of yuan for trade settlement, despite China's considerable economic clout. This is resolved by a neutral bridge asset, which removes the requirement for trading partners to maintain yuan balances. Without blockchain technology, the technological obstacles are, quite frankly, prohibitive. Each nation must keep accounts with Chinese banks under traditional correspondent banking, which increases counterparty risk and delays settlement. However, atomic settlements in the type of XRP allow for instantaneous deals without requiring either party to hold the other's currency over an extended period of time. In essence, China's involvement in M-Bridge is an acknowledgement of their need for this technology. They are learning what Ripple discovered years ago: while attempting to construct a CBDC bridge network from the ground up. Building an effective infrastructure for cross-border payments is quite difficult. After years of practical testing, XRP has found solutions to these issues. Here is what probably goes on behind closed doors. It's likely that Chinese financial institutions are testing both mBridge and XRP-based solutions concurrently. The technical teams probably understand that XRP's established infrastructure offers advantages that would take years to build, even while they openly favor mBridge for political reasons. This theory is unquestionably supported by the timing. China needs a working cross-border payment system now, not when mBridge might be up and running in 5 years. China may covertly embrace XRP-based solutions as bridge technology as they create their own alternatives in response to mounting international pressure to lessen reliance on the currency. Here's an intriguing idea then. The adoption of XRP may potentially be the key to China's success in internationalizing the digital yuan. Yuan-denominated commerce is more alluring the more effectively they can settle cross-border transactions. You see, Chinese monetary sovereignty is not threatened by XRP. Rather, it improves it by increasing the value of the Chinese currency globally. Speaking about smooth integration, the digital yuan must operate well with international payment networks in order to succeed internationally. When compared to dollar-based alternatives, traditional correspondent banking, produces those bottlenecks that reduce the efficiency of yuan-based trading. However, yuan transactions may become quicker and less expensive than those dollar-based options thanks to XRP's rapid settlement capabilities. Many thanks for listening. Please remember to hit the subscribe button and give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Additionally, to be the first to know when I post new stuff, make sure you enable the alerts. I am so looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Be careful.